Well, Kieran, thanks for your time. It's good to see you.
See you.
This place has had a lick of paint, hasn't it, since you joined in January 22?
It certainly has, yeah. It's looking a lot better now, you know, new restaurant, new gym. The new additions to the training ground, it also helps with the tech ball machines. The lads are out early for training.
Gets quite competitive, I imagine, does it?
It does. You see the manager on as well with the lads.
Really?
Yeah, it's good fun, you know, before training.
Who are the ones to beat?
Matt Ritchie and Matty Target.
Beat him! Again! Beat him again!
You've been in a great spell recently. That until the weekend just gone Saturday. What happened? How do you reflect on it? You did say after you expected Eddie to go mad. Was that the case?
It didn't go as mad as I thought it would, but we knew it was unacceptable from on our behalf of the way we performed with the high intensity, the pressing. It just wasn't there.
What about you as captain? Were there any sort of home truths exchanged after that game at all? What did you say to the boys?
I don't think we really need to say much, really, because we all know we didn't perform well, me and myself included. And like I said before, you've got to give a lot of credit to Villa because, you know, they played very well and they wanted it more than us, which is very strange because that's unacceptable, really.
Looking around that dressing room, a lot of them don't have your experience in this kind of top four race. So is that something, a responsibility you feel that you're stepping up to at the moment?
I think ever since I came back from Spain, I feel like I learned a lot about myself in the sense of leadership and maturing much more as a player because I learned a lot from Simeone. And coming here, you know, I thought like I could help the lads, try and help the team push forward, not just myself, but the other lads as well. But like you said, going into this business end of the season, as people say, it's about just staying calm. To
be part of the defence, the best in the Premier League, but also your personal figures to be so good going forward. How do you think you've been able to strike that balance in this team? The
managers give me the freedom to go and enjoy myself at the top end of the pitch, but ultimately, in my position, the first job is to defend. So, but yeah, I've just learned so much over in Spain before. Picking and choosing the right times to go. Before, when I was at Tottenham, maybe I was getting caught out too much, and that's all about learning. Simeone learned me a lot, harshly as well. And like I said, I've come back more mature really as a defender and as a footballer.
Do you see yourself as the best right back in the Premier League?
I don't look at it like that. I just look at it as doing as best as I can.
When you hear that statement, though, what runs through your mind when you're in that conversation and people are making a case for your side?
Yeah, it's always a proud moment, you know, if people do think of that of me, but me personally, you know, I just want to give my best for Newcastle or, you know, my previous clubs that I've been at.
You've kind of battered it off here, but if you are to really now become, in this current season, the next season, the best right back in the Premier League, do you feel like Newcastle's the place you can do it?
Yeah, I just think you know, this club's on the fast track at the moment with the position that we're in and where we want to go and what we want to achieve. And I think we've got the perfect manager for that. We've got, you know, the perfect people in the background for that. And us players, we just need to, you know, try and take the club to that next level. And I think in this moment we're in a good position, but we can't get too far ahead of ourselves because we know it's another huge game against Tottenham. So we want to try and get the 3 points there.
It does feel like a bit of a transitional season as far as breaking up what we know is the big six. Is that how it feels to you as a player in one of the teams coming in and doing that?
It's exciting for the league. It's exciting for the fans to see other teams trying to break into that top four, top six. So we shouldn't be shy to say that we want to achieve Champions League football. You know, that's what everybody dreams of playing. I'd love to play in the Champions League again.
What would it mean to deliver Champions League football?
No, it'd be incredible. You know, I'm going to the school, taking my kids to school everywhere I go. If I go for dinner or coffee or whatever, you know, the supporters are really letting you know what it would mean if we finish in the Champions League. No, it would mean the world to them, of course, to travel around Europe and that, but we've got 8 games left. You know, let's try and get the job done first.